Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And first news this week has been some FAQs or frequently asked questions for the synthesis mechanics in the game. And I guess GGG realized, or they probably looked at their own data and saw that not many players are actually engaging with the synthesis. Some because they fear what they're reading on the internet, some others probably because they don't even understand how it works to begin with, and some because most of synthesis is really happening in maps. And well, if you are someone who do many characters instead of one, you're probably not engaging into the synthesis thing too much. So I think this is kind of what's going on. So GGG realized that they had to do something, and they came up with this FAQ so that you can kind of understand how it works. I think a league should be kind of enticing in itself, but I guess GGG needed this one. So if you still don't understand how synthesis work, or if you have some doubts or that kind of things, just get into this post. I'll put a link in the description below as usual, and you'll be able to read everything and probably, hopefully, clear some of your doubts. Other than that, we had a Path of Warframe quest for the average neck news, and I was a bit confused because I read this news not on the day it was posted, but this is actually April's Fools, of course, and well, it's pretty funny to read anyway. And also we had a 3.6.3b patch notes, which is a smaller patch, but it had some very interesting things. The best one is that essences and fossils can now be used on fractured items, so that you can actually craft decent fractured items as you would with normal items, and the fractured mod should remain in place, so that is definitely pretty good. There's also some other smaller fixes for synthesis and a lot of fixes for pretty much everything in the game. Another interesting thing is the fact that they added a minimap icon for the betrayal transportation cards, so that should be pretty useful in the next time you meet one. Also, we got a community showcase, and there's a lot of interesting things, some 3D models, fan art, music, cakes, and the most important ones, or the most interesting ones in my opinions, uniques personified. So there's different uniques which have been given a persona and that kind of stuff. And there's a spoiler over here to see all of the others. Pretty interesting stuff as usual. Definitely check it out if you like these kind of things. And also we got a new talent competition, and as you can see, it's Einhar-themed. So there's all of this text which is written pretty much by Einhar himself. So if you like Einhar, definitely read this post over here. You will absolutely read it in his voice. I can tell you that. Or if you want, you can just scroll down and read the official normal post, where pretty much you can understand that there's going to be a new competition. You just enter by posting in a thread this one. I'll put a link in the description below. And of course you have to do stuff which is related to Einhar, has to be compelling and entertaining, and has to be done well. Obviously it has to be done by you, obviously, as well, and it cannot be work you've done in the past. It has to be done right now, and it's gonna end on the 29th of April. And so, I mean, there's kind of like 1 month, bit less, 1 week less than a month, but there's still a lot of time. So if you want, you can definitely enter the contest. And well, there's the usual things. You are allowed multiple submissions. Actually, they are welcomed, so that's pretty good. Other than that, there's gonna be the usual winners, which are going to win a lot of interesting stuff actually. Then there's gonna be up to the 10th place and the usual runners-up. So a lot of prizes given out as usual by GGG. So definitely enter the competition if you want to win something, and definitely enter the competition if you like to do drawings and all the kind of things that can enter this competition, which is pretty much any type of art really. So really nice to see some competition, and really nice for GGG to actually give it a theme, making it different from the previous ones, and hopefully kind of becoming a trail for the newest ones, which will definitely happen in the near future. But yeah, that was all for this week, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.